Alright, so here's the letters that we're going to apply in the back. It's the Tesla lettering, and we're going to take off the T for Tesla and then add these lettering to the back of the trunk here. The things that we're going to use that you're going to need is some tape, and this tape here has 1 7/16 width to give us the spacing that we need up there, and the marking of the center. A pen to mark, a nice towel, and some alcohol to clean after we take off the main logo from the Tesla. So here we have the trunk. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to bring it down to a level that you can work comfortably, like right here. You're going to take this off and apply the new ones as we go. So stay tuned for the installation. Alright, so when you get your kit, it comes with everything you need. Spatula, take off the old logo, some adhesion promoter, and what I like the most about this setup, it's the letters. They come in inserted in a foam template that makes it easy for the spacing and the installation. You don't have to figure out the spacing or anything like that. So we're going to use this first here to take off the logo. So here we go. Okay, so we'll be using the glue gun to take off all that gooky mess that the emblem will leave there. And we're going to use this because this is not going to scratch the surface of the paint there. Keeps it nice and safe, and it's pretty sharp at the tip there, so it should be pretty easy. Once we apply some of this stuff there, it should come loose. After you cleaned it all up, everything is gone, just touch it, and if you don't feel anything else on there, then you're ready to go to the next step. So the next step is we're going to clean it all down with alcohol all the way through, and then at the end we're going to use the adhesion promoter, little towelettes, and we're going to rub it back and forth there in the area where the new letters are going to go, and that's about it. So now we're going to put the tape, which is going to give us the distance that we need to install the foam backing of the letters, which is this one here. It's right there. We take off this little back piece here. We're going to stick it on there, and this little edge we're going to use as a guide with the tape, and then all we have to do is just stick the letters on place, and then we can take off this little thing here and the foam, and then the letter stays in place. So that's our step. So here we are right here. We're going to clean up the whole space now. Okay, so here I'm installing a piece of tape just to mark the center line right before I install the tape side to side, which is going to guide the distance and where I need to put the foam template. So next we're going to start from one end, and then we have to maintain the tape on the crease line of the trunk as shown here in this illustration, and then we'll go all the way to the other end. Take your time to make sure that the tape is on the crease line. If you don't think it's on the crease line, all you have to do is just remove it and restart again and get it nice and straight on the crease line of the trunk. All right, so this step here, you can see how it's touching the tape right there, and there's a space in the middle here, and it'll touch the tape there as well. Okay, the main thing is touch the tape on each edge there. All right, and the center line with the S. Those are the three little things you have to look at. This end here touching the tape, this end here touching the tape, and the center line. And now we're ready to go ahead and take off this backing and stick it in place there, and then we're going to the next step. When removing the paper backing off the foam template, be careful not to pull the letters along with it. If one of the letters come loose, all you have to do is just press it back into the foam template. It's very important to take your time. Be patient because there's no need to rush. After making sure that all the letters are in place within the foam template, now we're ready to apply onto the trunk. When applying the foam template, all you have to remember is each corner touching the blue tape and the center part in the center with the S. Okay, once you press it in place there, you're touching the little tip here of the tape, center line with the S, and then now you press the letters down, make sure they are adhering to the paint of the car. Press them down firmly, and now we're ready to take off this little cover here. So this little cover helps keep it in place, so when you're taking off the backing, they don't fall off. So now we have that there. Press them down a little bit again, and now we're ready to take off the foam piece. And there we go. Press them down a little bit more just to make sure everything is in place, adhering well. And that's it right there. So now we're going to go ahead and take off the tape. We should be done. Make sure to press down all the letters several times to make sure that we have good adhesion and nothing is coming loose. So we're done with the installation, and I'll be honest with you, I cannot be happier the way it came out. I really love the way it looks, and the install wasn't really that difficult. On the scale from 1 to 10, this installation, I can say it's probably a 3 going to a 4, just because you have to measure to make sure you get it right at the center line. That's the only thing, but other than that, it's a real simple installation. And here are the things that I used, and the things that I recommend that you use completely. 1, 2 rags, 1 to clean up the mess of the old emblem, and 1 to clean up at the end all the residue, so you can keep it clean and have the adhesion work properly in it. The second item that I use, alcohol. I tried using the adhesion promoter. I didn't like it. It was smearing, and it was looking like the finish was not there anymore, and it didn't look right. I didn't like the way it felt. It felt sticky. So I took it off immediately before I even went any further. I would not use the adhesion promoter because it looked like it was messing up the paint work on the Tesla. So I won't use this. I didn't use it. Next item that I really love is this right here. This comes with the kit, and the edge is really thin, like a razor blade. This made the installation really easy, and I was able to scrape all that gooky mess on the trunk there from the old emblem. And without this, I couldn't have done it any better. This is awesome. So you have to use this. The next thing that I really like the way they did is this template right here. The template with the letters in place, where you don't have to deal with anything of spacing the letters or anything like that. You take off the back, stick it on, just make sure you have it in the right position, and all you have to do is just press down the letters, and then just take this whole thing off completely, and you're really done after that. The other items that I used, tape. This tape, just to give you the measurements of the one that I used, is 1 7/16 width. Okay, this was perfect. This came really handy because I was able to put it on the crease line of the trunk, and it gave me the spacing that I needed exact to get it in the position that we got that Tesla logo on there. And of course, a pen so you can mark the center line before you take off the emblem, and you have a piece of tape right below it. Just make a little center line with the little bottom tip of the Tesla logo. Now, without all these things here, I couldn't have done it better. This is what I recommend. You really don't need a lot of stuff. Tape, couple of towels, alcohol, a pen, and that's it. And I really love the way it looks. I'm really happy with it, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I want to thank our friends of Arcoche, and they're the ones who supplied this material here, and I couldn't be happier with the installation. The quality is awesome, and of course I went back like 1,500 times and make sure I press down on all in each individual letter. But that's just me. I'm just freaky and crazy, and I need to be perfect. But I think after you install the letters and you press them down a few times, you're good to go. Within 24 hours, those letters are going to be really stuck on there, and nothing's going to take them off. The other thing I recommend is if you clean your car with microfibers, next time you clean your car in the area where the letters are at, you got to be really careful, because the edge of this can be caught on the edge of the lettering, and you can break them off or pull them off or anything like that. But just be gentle in that area when you clean it. Be gentle, you know, don't rub it and maybe break them off. That's the only thing that I saw, that you have to be a little careful when you clean the car in the area where the letters are at. So, and basically, that's it. Everything is beautiful. I love it. I recommend it. And if you like this video, you have right here a promo code, or should I call it a discount code? I think a discount code probably sounds better. If you go to arcoche.com and look for these lettering, you'll get a very good percentage off if you use my discount code, and that's all you have to do. So you click arcoche.com, you look for your Model 3 in this case. Mine is a Model 3 2021, and you just look for the lettering, and you just order the ones for your car. And that's basically it. And the good thing is you'll get a very nice percentage off from all your order there. So thank you so much for watching this video. And again, get Tesla tized and charge on, baby.